Enforcement of judgments, eviction of squatters, site security. Just some of the services offered by Shergroup, one of the UK's leading providers of outsourced business solutions. This forward-thinking company, with 230 years of history as sheriffs, is one of the pioneers in its field, celebrating many firsts which have brought significant benefits to others.
We have built up our processes, our data, our customer relationship management, and we have built a series of processes really that today myself and my colleagues can be very proud. And we've done that really by listening very carefully to what our court users, our customers have told us, but also we have listened carefully to debtors, to people in debt, to people who are on the wrong end of an order for possession. And we have treated them with respect. And from that, we have learned a great deal. But we now know that we can deliver that process fairly and consistently, not only in England and Wales, but excitingly across the world. And that is what is setting Shergroup apart. Its determination to build on everything that it learns every day.
First, for enforcement.
When it comes to enforcing judgments, Shergroup's UK-wide team of enforcement officers, Sherforce, have handled everything from the UK's largest writ of £1.4 billion, which included taking possession of a mansion, through to seizures of planes, trains and automobiles. From the debtor's doorstep, the officers can dictate their reports and send digital photos immediately to Shergroup's Business Process Outsourcing team in India.
First, for outsourcing.
Good morning, this message is for Mr. Richard Lindsay Cat.
The reports are then transcribed by the team in Delhi. The quality of the data is checked, and the information is turned round and made available online to clients within as little as 2 hours. Not only is it more efficient, it's also far more cost-effective than if it was done in the UK. The team in India are highly professional and extremely well trained in handling enforcement support, data entry, administrative tasks and web design, as well as interacting with debtors.
Well, it could be by cash, maybe CHAPS or a BACS transfer if you do not have a debit card or a credit card.
No, absolutely not. I can't give you any more time on this, Mr. Trainers. I want the balance to pull today.
So how much can you pay today?
If you delayed any further, the case is definitely going further enforcement.
First, for technology.
The information is made available to clients using Shergroup's unique online case management system, Sherpa, which means they can track what's happening to their money via the password-protected site. At the same time, clients can access specially written computer software designed to help them establish the propensity of debtors to pay their judgments before embarking on expensive enforcement procedures. This has never been done before in the credit industry.
First, for innovation.
Right, unfortunately, if you can't make payment, I am going to have to remove that vehicle.
If debtors can't pay, Shergroup will arrange to have their vehicle removed for sale at auction. But first, the company needs to check ownership using Shercar, its own system developed in conjunction with the DVLA. This is now used by other enforcement agencies and court officials, and led to the prestigious Institute of Credit Management Award for Innovation.
Winning the ICM award was personally very satisfying, of course, but from the standpoint of Shercar, it was a nice affirmation of just how popular this service has become in the industry. The entire UK court service, that's nearly 2,000 users, use Shercar to conduct their online vehicle ownership inquiries, and what started out as a very simple system has now burgeoned into an expanding web-based service with new features being added all the time.
First, within the industry.
Shergroup, which has its headquarters in Essex, is also responsible for trailblazing new ideas within the enforcement industry. The database of all High Court writs, known as the National Information Centre for Enforcement, or NICE Sheriffs, was originally established by Shergroup in 2003, before being sold to the Registry Trust. Shergroup also set up the National Sheriffs Lodgement Centre in order to transfer county court judgments up to the High Court, as long ago as 1999.
First, for pioneering services.
Recognising the need for a highly efficient service enforcing judgments on debts under £600 or those regulated under the Consumer Credit Act, Sherforce Plus was launched, using highly trained recovery officers to visit a debtor's premises and collate information, enabling the client to decide how they wish to enforce their judgment.
Sureforce Plus is a real commercial alternative to using the county court bailiff. It's aimed at post-judgment enforcement and pre-legal visits. The potential clients that can use Sureforce Plus are debt collection agencies, utilities, banks, finance houses and solicitors. It aims to provide a good quality reporting service and also a recommendation of the method of enforcement that's appropriate.
First, for health and safety.
Whatever the service offered by Shergroup, the desire to look at new ways of doing things is always there. Its Sherbond team, who enforce writs of possession to evict squatters, protesters, eco-warriors and travellers, operate very strict health and safety procedures designed to cope with the most challenging situations. Sherbond are also adept at repossessing property, often in the most difficult of locations, such as this sea-based fort. Unusually for a company enforcing writs of possession, they have their own security team named Shercurity.
Following on from the evictions, we then offer our clients through Shercurity the services of our enforcement officers and security officers to make sure that the land and premises are not reoccupied by the protesters or squatters and that the client has vacant possession.
Plus, Shercurity offers manned guarding and concierge services to a wide range of organisations, often on high-risk sites.
First, for social responsibility with the Shergroup Foundation.
Shergroup is also proud to offer its charitable support in a number of ways, including to a local school in Noida, near the Shergroup offices in Delhi, as well as through the company's charity foundation Shergroup, which offers financial support to debtors who are at the sharp end of the enforcement process. All firsts for a profession which has a reputation for taking rather than giving. For further information, please contact Shergroup on 0845 890 9200.